Welcome back to Dark Chronicle Cloud Dose. Could.
Dark could too. So, what are you gonna do? I think I'll lay low for a little while.
I think I'll lay low here a while.
Stay as long as you like.
Well, I think I might.
This is a fancy place. I mean, we can't go in his tent. We can't have
It's not a real tent, it's cardboard. Look at it.
We can't eat any of his chowder.
Chowder.
We can't even take his clothes off the line.
I don't think those are his clothes.
So
That's his bed because he wets the sheets.
Oh, okay.
That's his bed because he wets the sheets. That's his sheets because he wets the bed. I can't English today, I'm sorry. Language too hard.
This goes outside of the tent, right?
yeah, yes.
Exactly.
Hey, Max, what are you cooking up?
I'm not cooking anything.
Something's going on.
Meth.
That's how I'll get out of this situation.
Flotsam guy is threatening the mayor.
What? Why?
I'm not sure myself.
Not like they're after this pendant.
The whole town's living a carefree life, not knowing what's going on outside. What does that mean?
Don't know.
Do you know
After
anything,
Blackstone
Donnie?
Railroad went out of service,
You look at
no
your
one's
shoes.
left town.
He knows that he's wearing a what looks slightly similar to a boot on his head.
He's not even homeless.
What?
I don't know why he lives down here. His dad owns a store.
He got kicked out
Get
because
with it.
he has that weird hat. His dad was like,
So he needs to cut his hair.
son,
Leaving this town.
I
son,
think it's time for you to leave home.
you and I need to have a little chat.
Got your boot and your hair.
Let's just call him Vermin Supreme. Free ponies for everyone! Now there will be a pony identification system, and you will need to have your pony with you at all times.
Where are you going? Come back, Donnie.
To get his free pony. Now there will be free ponies.
Dude, you just have a gun in there?
Voila! Whoa, look, a gun! You can shoot people with this!
Bye, Donnie!
Coming in.
Wow, really? It's okay?
Take it already.
Thank you, Donnie.
Obtained classic gun. Get into your stance, man. Get into your happy stance.
And with this one, we can keep in
What's
touch while
that?
you're in the channel. If you get lost, just give me a buzz.
Is that an alarm clock?
No, it's a
It's
walkie.
been modified.
It's a walkie-talkie.
Help receiver.
It's a help receiver. I'm sorry.
Yep.
Yep. Is that his favorite word?
Yep.
Just say yep.
For those guys.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
I'll tell you what.
I have to stand watch. That's
Sorry.
Max.
Outside world with my own eyes.
Everybody leaves me because I have a boot on my head.
My dad doesn't even love me.
To the outside world.
Chapter 1. To the outside world.
A whole new world.
A brave new world.
Place I'd rather be. Isn't that your favorite Disney song?
I don't know what that is.
It's from Aladdin.
Oh, okay. You act like I'm cultured, like I know about things that aren't video games or magic.
That movie came out when you were a kid.
Yeah?
You
your
should have
point?
watched it.
Dude, I was too busy not watching movies.
This is floor 1 to the outside world.
Oh yeah, I forgot the game is based on like these weird like dungeon type things.
Yes, they're randomly generated dungeons.
Random or procedurally?
Random.
Max, come in. How's everything?
It's like a maze.
Donnie, I need help.
Donnie, I'm lost already.
Okay, then you need to get the floor map. One of the treasure chests on that floor. The floor map will show you where you are on up
Want to know Donnie's secret?
He's the main bad guy.
No. There's actually a receiver under that hat. And someone from miles away is telling him all the answers!
That would be cheating.
Cheat that way!
with the select button.
How terrible are we? The world's
This game brought it out.
Dark Cloud, the world's worst Dark Cloud 2. Let's
like
play.
It. Look at the text and then look at select button.
With the select button.
I bet the one in the channel's called the key handle. If you use the
That looks more like a crank.
for that vault,
Can we just call it a crank, or a kid's not supposed to know what a crank is? Because they don't want him
That's
out there getting
drugs.
crunk.
That's drugs.
got it, Max?
Roger, Donny. I'll give it a try.
It had a rotary telephone attached.
No.
Thank you. That's just telling us what we already know. But he literally just told us. Here's our first enemy.
He's a clown. Can you pick him up? My life is complete. Does that even... Like, can you just carry him forever?
Yeah, you can throw this enemy and another enemy.
Look at him just stabbing the air with his little knives. Will you carry me like that? Look, he's not even carrying him. He's just floating.
Where are you going, Robbie?
You're dead to me!
Okay. Bye, Robbie.
Dead to me! You had one job. You had one job. It was to hit a clown with a clown. How many other games let you hit a clown with a clown and you let me down? Ah! I just start breaking stuff.
It's in one of those found footage movies. Stop this, clown. Keep just backing up. Are you happy,
Can you
Robbie?
throw him in the water? Probably not.
No.
There's an invisible wall.
I can throw
Can you throw him at the frog? Can you hit him with the frog? Yes! I thought the frog was going to jump out of the way. I like how he gets up and then he's stunned. Like, whoa, I stood up too fast, man. Now I'm all dizzy.
Someone threw
Good thing I'm a clown.
Someone
I'm gonna
threw a clown.
I'll walk backwards into this wall. You found sugar what?
Sugar cane.
Sugar cocaine? Sewer rat.
Yes, attack that chest.
Do you have limited inventory space?
Yes.
I figured.
Oh, you'll never use it all though.
Oh, really?
Yeah, look at this.
Okay. We're good. Maybe there's enough room for you to have like every item in the game.
I'm sure there is.
Oh, that sounds complicated.
It's not. See, you go to your weapon over here. And you go to where it says build up, and then you have to build those up, but it doesn't tell you how much you go build it up. So you have to use the good old internet.
Ah. The good old internet. That didn't exist back when this game came out, though.
Yes, it did. The internet's been around since the 80s.
What are you talking about, dude? The internet wasn't invented until, like, 2007.
Is that when Facebook was invented?
I think. Somewhere around there. Maybe 2006. I don't know. Facebook was the advent of the internet, even though MySpace existed, you know, before then. Do you remember those days, Michael? The days of MySpace?
Unfortunately.
Did you have a MySpace?
Yes, I did, actually.
I've never had one.
You missed out.
I didn't miss out on
Absolutely
anything.
nothing. I'm doing it, Robbie.
It's just funny how people were like, Facebook will be like, will end like exactly like MySpace did. It'll be replaced and Facebook's still around. Facebook has attained much longer longevity and relevance.
I got a magic crystal. It tells you where all the treasure chests and enemies are on the floor.
You mean you got that magic crystal math?
I got a 4 sea dragon crystals.
Maybe now you can see enough to throw a clown at a clown.
There's a froggy. Some enemies you can't pick up
Why?
because they're too big.
So what you're saying is he's fat?
No, they are literally too big.
Because he's fat.
Yes, they...
So this game discriminates against fat people, huh? You don't have equal opportunity picking people up?
No.
Where's Tumblr?
Gotta get to Tumblr. I found the map.
I'm offended.
Turn this game off.
As a fat person, I'm offended.
Turn this game off. I got a channel key.
I just literally walk over there and turn the PS2 off. How angry would you be? That's the episode. the end of the series. I just turn the PS2 off.
Which channel does the key turn on? Channel 3.
I remember back in the day when you had to put your TV on channel 3 to play video games.
Now you just put on some random input.
Yep. Channel 3, man, those were the days.
Sometimes you could set it.
Why was it channel 3?
Sometimes you could set it to channel 4.
I know. The NES has a switch on the back of it, doesn't it?
Yes.
Like why was it channel 3? Do you
I
know?
don't know. Look it up on the interwebs.
Why not channel 1?
Why not channel 10?
Why not the channel 5 news? Let's see. Why?
This place has a lot of enemies.
Why channel 3? Okay, cool. Oh, this is I don't feel like this is complicated, apparently.
Oh, there are a lot of big words.
Mm-hmm.
Like A and C.
Okay, old TVs had no separate input plug for locally generated video signals. They could only receive TV broadcasts via radio waves.
Yeah.
To compensate, old video games came with a device that turned their video signals into radio waves on a wire, as if they had come in from an antenna, typically on channel 3.
Ah.
VCRs and game consoles had to fake being a TV station and go in the antenna input. Okay.
Well, you learned something here on the game, guys. So I lied to you.
What?
Not everything about the dungeon is randomly generated. All the enemies and which enemy has the gate key is the same.
Every time?
Yes. But the position of the enemy, where the enemies are, and the layout of the level is always random. How do we get out? Where's the exit? There it is. I like having the map like this, but I don't want to do it like this for the Let's Play, because it could get annoying for some people, because there's just a map all over the screen.
I don't know. I mean, it makes the game easier.
It does.
Makes everything, you know, work out a little bit better. But you know, just going back to what we were talking about a second ago, I'm really glad that, you know, here at Radical Game Guys, we can educate people about things that they're not going to care about and that aren't relevant anymore. But, you know, hey, now if you ever played an old game system on an old TV, you know why you had to put it on channel 3.
Speaking of old game system and old games, what's your first game system?
What was yours, Michael?
Mine was a Game Boy Color.
I thought yours was the Super Nintendo.
No, mine was a Game Boy Color, and it came with Harvest Moon 1, 2, and 3.
Why did it come with those?
Because we bought it from some guy that we knew.
When was that?
Like, forever ago. Literally forever ago.
Man, I would assume.
Max, where are your manners?
You should see Max's house. It is a thing of beauty.
Father?
There's your father.
I'd like to ask you something.
And your butler. And your flounder.
What is it?
With what looks like something sploot on top of it.
Dude.
About mother.
Dude.
What?
Where is she?
That's obviously garlic. Or garlic butter.
It is.
It's some kind of butter.
I'm sure I told you this already. Your mother is doing important work.
Yeah, where is Mother?
It never... Well, it did get released outside of Japan.
But
Never
what's
mind.
the name of the town, and what job is she doing there?
AKA, she's dead.
It's nothing for you,
You can
to
tell us,
worry
Father.
about.
He's not even eating anything.
This is just how you always are. You don't tell me anything.
A cemetery. Being dead.
Why is his so much larger?
Because he's the man of the house.
Would you like me to go after him, sir?
Leave him
Max
be.
is being angsty.
Final Fantasy Cloud 2. I didn't realize this kid was so fancy.
You should see his house. I get lost in our house all the time. First world problems. Between episodes, I deleted almost everything from my memory card that I'd probably need later, but oh well.
Almost everything was probably a bit of a... Probably a bit much. You only need to make room for like 2 files.
3 files.
Hey, it
Battle with the Rat Floor episode, Battle with Rats. That isn't a rat.
it's a froggy.
It lied to me.
You found poison. Hey, we found this game.
I hate you. Bobby, I can build up my weapon, but I'm not going to. I have nothing to build up my weapon with.
Does it ever tell you his last name?
Maximilian?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Can we pretend it's Pegasus?
Yes.
Why bother like putting his name as like Maximilian in the menu if everyone in this game is gonna call him Max? What?
The treasure chest is empty.
Yeah. Okay.
That's great.
I don't get why that was so funny. And like when you pointed at the screen, I'm like, what is there something wrong? Did something break? Did we forget to do something? Is the microphone not recording? Let me tell you, I would have been the saddest little
we got
Robbie.
something. Alright. You see that number at the bottom, synthesis points?
Yep.
That's how much. Like, if I make 2 of these, I need 2 points to put it on there. And it upgrades it by 3 each, so it upgraded it by 6. And now all we need is Beast and Attack.
I don't understand this, but I guess I will by the end.
And your weapons have hit points.
So this game is like some, like, action RPG dungeon
There's no
crawler.
RPG elements in this game.
What do you mean there's not?
There's absolutely no RPGL. Have you seen an RPGL?
You don't level up?
No. I mean, technically your equipment levels up, but...
So this is an action dungeon crawler?
This is an action dungeon crawler.
Look how slow he's walking towards you. Why isn't he jumping?
He lost the ability to jump. Apparently,
You broke his
did,
legs.
Apparently, so did we. The gun is used to get things out of the sky.
Do you have ammo?
You have hit points that are technically ammo.
Wait, so shooting damages you?
No, you see those red lines by the equipment?
Oh, yeah.
That's your weapon HP. And when it goes down, you either have to use the repair powder or gun repair powder.
Based on what type of weapon it is.
Yes. And repair powder is always for the right hand weapon. Yeah. And so it can be used on either character, but the gun repair powder can only be used on Max, and the other repair powder is used on the other lady.
The other lady?
The other.
So
lady,
Max is secretly a girl?
Yes. God, that's the secret of this game.
The secret of Evermore.
Now these things, I'm sure you can guess what this does.
Either a good thing or a bad thing?
Yes. Good. It halved our gun's WHP.
It's weight, height, proportionate.
Yes. Hey, look, it's the way out. I believe this is the first rat I've seen in this battle.
A battle with the
Battle
rats?
with rats.
Maybe they're just shy. Ooh, what's the pink thing on the map?
I'll show you.
Is it something cool?
Yes.
Is it as cool as me?
Yes.
I think it could go in the water. Oh, that had stairs.
Yes. It also heals you and all your status elements.
Does it repair your weapons?
No.
That'd be really dumb, but really cool. Because, I mean, really, let's be real, it should probably be hurting your weapons because they're metal.
Now this is a locked treasure chest. We don't have any keys. So we can either leave it be or we can force it open. If we force it open, something bad's gonna happen to us.
Why?
Like that. It could just explode. It's okay, we can go heal ourselves again for free. Or we can't.
A guy shows up. Sir, you've used more than your daily allotted amount of water. I'm gonna have to ask you to step out of the water and put your hands above your head. Drop the weapon!
It takes time to refill.
Here we go.
Yay. Oh, is it gonna be a rat? There's no real point.
This is the worst. They just jump backwards repeatedly.
There we go, I shot him.
The gun's durability goes down way quicker.
Yes. And I know someone's gonna yell at me for this, so I'm just gonna make a disclaimer and say this is my own opinion. But the gun is completely useless. Like, your left-handed weapon is completely useless. It falls way behind way too early, and you have to, like, unless you want to spend like hours upon hours leveling it up, it's not needed. Because one, you just get you can find better weapons and treasure chests than you have. Like, if you don't upgrade your gun,
Alright. That takes care of you guys.
you can just find better guns and treasure chests in the dungeons. And the only thing you need your secondary weapon for is for the last boss battle.
Really?
Of course.
You're like, ha! I haven't needed this for the whole
And
game.
now I can't damage the last boss.
Poop.
You better go train for 10 hours.
What? It's one of those things where you gotta go through your menu and find the key.
Yes.
That's annoying.
It's not really, because it's usually at the top. Alright guys, we completed 2 levels. Let's see if we can get 3 in the next episode.
3 whole levels?
3 whole levels.
So we gotta get through this whole map looking thing to get to the end there. And that's the end of the chapter, isn't it?
Yes.
I see. So that's how it goes.
Mm-hmm. And we'll see you next time on the games, Radicals, Cloud, Dark Guides.
Thanks for watching. This episode is now complete, just like this game's save.